Guys, this is take 4. I'm just kidding. Um, I just wanted to talk to you guys about something, and I wanted to talk to you guys about my pre-HRT and my story, and a couple pointers on my pre-HRT, HTR. What am I talking about? So I think the hardest one would probably be the tips, so I'm going to go do that first. So I have some tips. I'm growing out my hair during pre-HRT, and I'm still growing it because I got a couple more months in pre-HRT, and I also learned how to do makeup. I think that's a huge thing, especially for, because you want to learn how, and that's awesome. I've also learned how to do a voice a bit better. I'm not the best at it, but it's getting there. Um, let's see, what else is there? I've learned fashion, and I suggest you learn that because it's hard to find fashion if you don't know it. Or the fashionable way, if whatever you like. I don't care. Whatever you like, you're cool. I don't care. And then there's the problems. Learning how to deal with humility sometimes. Learning to kind of, just do whatever. Learning how to actually wear girls' clothes was kind of a fun one. Learning what doesn't make me look too whorish. Because, come on, really, it's kind of hard to figure that out sometimes. So I did figure that out. Learned how to deal with pain of earrings. These are fake, and I still hate them sometimes. But I love them at sometimes because they're just so cute. I love these earrings. These are cute. Anyways, what else is there? So what else is there is, let's see. I'm trying. Let me think. That was about it, actually. Other than going out and doing it. I've gone out a couple times. Haven't been able to in a while. I might actually go out tomorrow and do it. Somewhere, just somewhere. I don't know where. Probably somewhere where I won't get beat up for it. And somewhere where I'm just myself, which is great. Here's my story now. About when I was 4, I was told that I had a learning disability because we had to go take this test, and it's where they put this thing on your head, and it was awful. Anyways, they learned that I had a learning disability, which had me reading and writing were really bad, and talking wasn't as good as some. And so what we did was we had to do that, but I also had something else wrong with my head, and I didn't really tell anybody. It was kind of like I didn't like being in the body. I just didn't like anything about that. So what I did is I said, okay, I'm this is my self stuff. And so about 4 years after that, 4 years after that, I started stealing my mom's clothes, my mom's and my sister's clothes, and I started kind of wearing girls' clothes, and I really liked that. And I had friends that were girls, and I kind of hung out with them. I did all that and did the makeup and all that stuff. I did everything that a girl would do, kind of thing, and I really liked it. It wasn't just because I liked them as friends. I liked it. And, I went in and out with princess dresses and everything, and my dad was laughing at it, and he didn't think much of it. Well, Dad. So I went from there, and I started doing that, and I stopped at 8th grade, but I stopped for a bit in 4th and 5th, and thought that, because I had some friends that were all boys, and I didn't want to do that. And then I did it again in middle school because most of those boys were gone, and I didn't I didn't think much of it, and I thought it was cool and cute, and I liked it. I did fashion shows. I called them fashion shows for a long time. I still do. Uh, and I would just go around, kind of look girly, and I liked it. And I didn't think of much of it. Like, I just thought it was me. And so I kept on doing that. And then ninth grade, I stopped. And I realized I stopped in eighth grade a little bit, but ninth grade, I stopped completely. And I was kind of in that, stage of my life where all my hormones kicked in, all the deeper voices started to come into, hair was coming everywhere, and it just was bad. I didn't like it. So ninth grade, I completely stopped, but I got all these girlfriends, and I had all these things, and I realized that I didn't really like that. I really liked being the feminine part of the group, of the relationship, and I was like, well, this ain't right. And so I kind of realized that and didn't really care about it. I thought it was just romantic. I said I was romantic. That's all I said to my girlfriends. Um, so 10th grade year, just kind of I moved up from somewhere. I moved from Georgia to somewhere, and I live here now. So it's been about 2 years since then, but I've had a lot of problems with that, about 3 years actually. So I really had some problems with it, and I wasn't really the happiest person. And I realized that I started wearing girls' clothes again at the end of the year. And then 10th grade year, I never really did it. I just was like, I'm a guy, I'm going to get a girl again. I got a girl again. About 2 day or 2 months later, 3 months later, she says, I'm sorry, I'm done, I gotta go find Jesus. And I'm like, okay. So she went to go find Jesus, and I went to go find out that I'm not straight. Or, well, yeah, in a mind of American stuff. So I figured out about a year later after that, my sister was gay, and she told me who she was dating and everything, and I really loved the girl that I met, and she was really nice, and she's really pretty, and she's just amazing, just a really good person. She knows about it too. And so I then went to actually thinking about it, and I thought I was gay bi, gay bi, gay bi, gay bi. And I finally went and found out that on Yahoo, I looked and it said LGBT, and I was like, I know every single one except T. What's T? So I looked up T, and that was called transgender. So I was like, oh, this is interesting. I really kind of want to learn more about it. So I did. I learned more about it, and I liked it. I was like, girls that once were men, but they transition. And, I was like, I like that. That's cool. And I've always liked dressing. I've always liked men. It's kind of I figured out that I liked men. And I always liked to be feminine. And so I kind of just like, this is great, me snapping my fingers. So I finally just kind of said, okay, maybe it's true. Maybe I'm this. And so I did. I changed my whole appearance sometime soon after, kind of thing. I told my mom and my dad and my sister, and I said, we got to go to therapy. That was about 7 months ago, once I started therapy, but it's been about 2 years since I've been thinking about it. And I finally started. Not HRT, but I finally started, doing it about 7 months ago, and I was happy, and I'm getting happier. And I finally did it, and I was really happy. And I started going out as myself a little bit more in the later part of the 7 month thing. I've been going about the 5th month and the 6th month I've went out. 7th month I have yet to gone out because it just started. But yeah, I've been going out like that. I have gone out. I've done that a couple times. I've yet to have a boyfriend. I'm really sad about that. I actually would like to have a boyfriend soon. But I feel ugly in a guy because I'm a guy and still a guy, and I really don't like that. Um, and so I'm waiting for about another semester, and I should start. And so that's where the journey begins. Really, that's been it. I've been really thankful and really surprised about how much support I've gotten. I've had only one bad report from one person, and the rest have been really supportive. Um, I gotta say, I'm really blessed, and I will never ever take that for under be to take that badly, or take that unconsiderately. I'm not going to do that. I really am happy. Hearing some of the things that happen is just awful, and I'm scared sometimes for my life if I do it. But I know I'm happier this way. I woke up in the morning today and I put on my earrings and stuff like that. And I looked and I smiled, and I was like, "This is me." So I just want to say thank you if you guys watch this video, and please email me or anything, and I'm here. So thanks. Have a great day. Bye.